What's up, guys? It's NKB here once again. It's been a minute since I've been on this platform. It's been a minute since I created any video content on this platform. You need to understand, life happens. I apologize for not being consistent, but I hope I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not gonna say anything. Let's just go with the flow. All right. And long story short, I'm no longer in Ghana. I'm actually living in the United States right now. Maybe one day I might do a video about it. But let's just get to why I'm here today. Today, I'm going to introduce you to another platform that is going to benefit you. I'm all about the independent artists and how they can push their music far. Even though I've not been very consistent with my music, if I find out any opportunities that can benefit some people out there, I'm just going to do a video about it. And now I found one. Now, mind you, this platform has been around for a very long time, and I've been meaning to do videos for a long time, like many years ago, but life happens and sometimes you got to prioritize certain things over certain things, so I was not able to do it. But today I've got the opportunity to do it, so I'm gonna make this video, and I'm hoping I make it as short as possible. All right, and I'm gonna continue looking for more platforms that's gonna help, and I'm gonna do videos about it. So let's get straight to it. So this is the platform. The platform is called Centric Music or Centric.com. It's what we call publishing, and this publishing is for the independent artists, right? It's an amazing platform that is going to benefit you if you take it serious. And I don't think they charge. I don't think they take money, because I've applied for all the syncs and stuff that they've given me without actually paying a dime. I've uploaded my music on there without actually paying a dime. So when you get the chance, you go to the platform, you can read much about it, but they are for independent artists, and it's a great platform. So let's just go in. I already have an account. I logged in earlier and they made me do some self-identification and all of that for my account before I could add music moving forward. I don't know if it's because I'm in a new country, but I just did it so I could be able to do this video. So let's just go right in. I'm gonna log in. If you don't have an account, you saw the other button called join now. You click that, you fill the forms, provide your password, whatever it is, and then you create the account and then you join in. I know you've handled a lot of platforms. I don't have to take you through that whole process. So put in my information, I log in. There you go. So it says, welcome back, NKB. So this is an amazing platform. As I take you through, you're going to understand what the platform is all about. But the last time I was here was in 2021. And we're in 2025. I have not been doing music for a long time, but almost all my music is here, even the unreleased ones. And the reason why they are there is because they are my songs, and in order to protect them, I put them here. So if anybody takes my song and they think they can get away with it, play around with it, play somewhere and not thinking that I will not find out, guess what? This is gonna let me find out. All right. But at the same time too, sometimes some of the stuff you would have to also find out and then make a claim here. Once you make a claim here, they're gonna follow up for you and you're gonna make your profit. So let me just sit down comfortably and let's get this done. All right, so you have the option to add a new song, you have the option to add a new writer, and you have the option to create a new gig claim. Now, add a new song. You have a song, you want to have it on this platform, you want to be able to apply to opportunities that the platform comes with, you want to be able to monitor your songs across board. Just add your songs here. I'll go into details as I go. Add a new writer. So the music industry now is trying to focus a lot on writers as well, because the past writers have kind of been like overshadowed, right? They've been like in the background, but now like publishers are trying to focus more, make sure that writers are also paid the amount they're supposed to be paid per agreements had with the artists, blah blah blah. So they have the option here for you to add a writer for your music. Create a new gig claim. So a new gig claim could be if you went to do a performance somewhere, if your music was played on video or on TV, sorry, if your music was played on the radio and you think you deserve some, some claim or some profits from that, you create a new gig claim here, provide evidence. I'll just go through all those pages and you understand. Right. So when you click on add a new song, They have the option here if your song is already on Spotify. And just to make this clear, this is not a distributor. All right, this is not a distributor. This is the platform where after you've done your distribution, you come here and you try and push your music using this platform, because this is where the opportunities are, right? So record labels have publishers that provide them with opportunities. Independent artists didn't have much, but platforms like this is now helping independent artists, right? They've been helping independent artists since, but I'm not talking about it, so it might be new to some of you. So platforms like this is kind of like serving as your publisher, so those opportunities are also present to you. So let's just check it out. So here it's saying that if you have a song on Spotify, you can just paste the URL here and fetch Spotify track, and I think it will fill up the information here for you. And if you don't have your song on Spotify, it's not released, and you just want to fill in the information, you put it here, put in the right information, and if there's a writer, make sure you've already added them to your list, and then their name will pop up here. And you do the split here. You share the splits. If you want to share it equally, you share it as you're supposed to. Also, they have extra options here. If this song is a remix, if this song contains samples, you take it and then you can add song. But I'm not adding any song just yet, so I'm just gonna cancel and return to song list. Okay, so let's go back to dashboard. I'll go to those other pages as I'm supposed to. Yeah, add a new writer. So all you have to do is just provide a writer's name, first name, middle name, last name, search for organization if they belong to any organization. If they have anything called a CAE or IPI number, you provide it and you add a writer. It's just as simple as that. And whoever that writer is going to make the profits that they're supposed to make from your music. That's how it's supposed to be. But let's go to the dashboard and create a new gig claim. Yeah, you search for the country. Let's just say United States. If you're a member of BMI, yeah, they will give you all that information that you need. Okay. So once you click the country, they'll tell you to input in the venue details, the gig details, and all of that. They'll tell you to put it here, performer, all the information necessary about whatever gig you're trying to claim, or you're trying to gain profit from, or you're trying to get some benefit from. And once you provide the necessary information, you add a claim. So you can play around it once you log into the platform. You can play around it, but let's just go back to the dashboard, right? Now let's talk about the opportunities. So the opportunities, like I was saying, this platform is supposed to help you and provide you with a lot of opportunities. So what this is that, let me take the first one, right? Broadcast opportunity. So it's saying landing your music on in-store playlists will significantly add value to your music. So what this is if you go into a mall, a big mall, if you've traveled around the world, you know, some of these big malls have stores, and if you go into these stores, you hear music, a playlist playing around and everything. I want you to understand that maybe, so my experience in Africa is some stores do that. Nobody makes a claim. That's fine. But traveling, I realize that they don't just connect some music anywhere and play. This is actually curated. Okay, they select music from like that has been provided by publishers, and they play it in their stores. Now this goes in two ways. Number one, the play that they are playing counts as streams. Number two, if people are in the store, which I have done some before, I went to I think Kohl's and I heard some music playing on there and I Shazammed it. Shazamming for people to find your music and play it, you're gonna end up getting more fans, more listeners, and it's gonna be equal to streams, and streams is equal to income. So if you want to get your music into these big malls, these big shops, you click on that particular find out more, and they're going to provide you the opportunity to send your songs onto such platforms, and when you're lucky, your songs will be played in some of these shops, and you're gonna make a lot of money out of that. Hopefully, yeah. There's not a an automatically like fame path. This is kind of like it's always a 50-50 thing. You know, it depends, and it's always dependent on your music. If your music is good, but people love it, they're gonna Shazam. They're gonna try and search you. They're gonna listen to you. Now, the second one says sync. Okay, so you can do a research and find out what sync licensing or whatever it is. But this platform also provides you with such opportunities. All right, so electronic soundscape for a film. So this is allowing you to um, submit your music to be played in a movie. All right, and they always specify the type of music that they need. So, for example, this says electronic soundscapes. Right. So once you find out more, it gives you more details about the type of song that they want or the type of movie that they're going to use the song for. So for example, you see a little bit of description here. It says, for this dark sci-fi film, the production team would like songs with electronic soundscapes. So they've already given you the type of music that they need. Beautiful. So if you click on find out more and you feel like your music fits the description that they've stated, you just click on find out more and you apply your music. Now, mind you, before you can do all of this, you have to add your music first. Let your music be on the platform and approved. Then you can proceed to be applying, or you can proceed to be submitting to these opportunities. Similar thing for this. It says lyrical search for car campaign. There's an ad. If you want to get your music in advertisement as well, if you see advertisement on TV, you hear the background music. Those are people's music. All right, we just submitted to these industries from publishers. All right, so everybody's paid fairly. They don't want to use somebody's music and the person is calling them, suing them, saying, "You're using my music without my permission." No. So they reach out to publishers. Publishers come in with the right procedures, and then they select the music. Artists get paid. They get their music in their ads. Everybody is on the fair ground now. Same for modern music for club scene. If you want to get your music played in the club, you submit it through this. If you want to have your music in a TV series trailer, you can submit it. Once you read the description and it fits in, you submit it to that. And then, mind you, you're not the only artist that will be submitting. So it's not automatic that your song is going to be selected. A lot of artists are going to submit it and they're just going to choose the ones that best fit. So if you're lucky and you're chosen, hallelujah. All right. So, yep, statement, distribution dates, blah, blah, blah. So I have all my music here. I have all my music. I have all my music here. Artist accounting, AB. Yeah, I have all my music here. One out of two pages. Yeah, I have all my music here. So when you have the time, just come in and read a lot about, the resources that they have here. Now let's go to writers. I've already added, and mind you, when you add a writer, when you add a song, they would have to go, it has to go through a process before they approve it, because they have to check and make sure you are not stealing anybody's content. And once they find out it's an original content of yours, you don't have any problem. It's just going to be approved. So mind you, so this is my name here, processed and all of that. So songs, yeah. So I have all my songs here. I have all my songs here. Right, I'm not going to go into details about that, but once you come here, you can add a new song. We've already seen the form. You provide information, or you paste your Spotify link, and they just pick the information and fill up the form for you. You submit it. They vet it for, I think, a day, and then you're going to get your response as it is. Right. Okay, let's go to gigs as well. Gig claim. There are no gig claims. So with gig claims, right? How do I describe this? So I think I explained it earlier. So with gig claims, I think what's going to happen is, if your song has been played on a big platform, if you're going to perform somewhere, then you create the gig claim, you provide the information that you're supposed to provide, and then they'll help you pick up all the, you know, profits and the benefits that you're supposed to pick up. Then you'll be fine. You get your money and all of that. Nobody can cheat you, because your music is your property. Opportunities, yep. Like we saw on the main page, broadcast opportunities and all of that, and then they have the sync opportunities. We've already seen that on the home page. Yep, you can apply to them and all of that. Royalties, I don't know if anybody has used my whoa. Okay. Okay, this is gonna make the music interesting. So, um, someone has used my music. Someone played my music on someone played my music on Twitch. So a Twitch user named Joe played my music, and yeah, I got paid £3. All right, and Gio is from the United Kingdom, so I got paid £3. So you see how it works. And the song that was played was "I Promise." So yeah, someone used my music. "I Promise" made £3, and all right, back to it. So someone used my music. All right. So yeah, someone used my music in United Kingdom. Yeah, and I made £3 out of it. So that's what I'm saying, right? I didn't know. I just put my music here and I just left it for 3 or 4 years. I have not been here, and someone used my music, and automatically the system just picked it up, right? And it counted. So that's what I'm saying. It counted. So if your song has not even been released, trust me, you need to upload your music here and make sure, like, wherever your song is being played, you're making the profit, because music is music. It can be found anywhere, and then someone will just play it. And you know, even if you played it for some few minutes, I mean, I still made £3. So just imagine if on Twitch she's been playing it for a long time and all. That's really decent, for the fact that someone played my music and it picked it up. That should tell you there's evidence. They should tell you this is evidence about it. Right. So let's go to broadcast. Download broadcast. Yeah. So if you know one of your songs has been broadcasted on either radio or TV, then add the details below. We use the information to ensure the society pays out any royalties owed as quickly as possible. So they got your back. They got your back. All right. You can make a claim for a broadcast. Okay. For radio. Doesn't matter the country. Just make your claim. And they'll make sure that every royalty that is deserving of you paid. I know in Ghana, most artists pay these radio stations just to get interviewed, just to get your songs played. Here's the trick: pay them, go for the interviews, get your songs played on the radio, but make sure that you have evidence that your song was played on that radio station. After you're done with your interview and everything, you come back home, gather those evidence, come onto the platform, make sure your song is already here, make the claim here, and they'll reach out to the radio station and they'll pay you royalties for playing your music. You are the creator. Why should the radio station be benefiting from you? Because your fans will be listening to your interviews. They'll be doing advertisement on during those interviews, and they'll be making money from the advertisement that they're making, at the same time making money from you. You better also make some money out, because you can't just be losing money after putting money in your music. So this is a way to go. Make sure you get the claim. Make sure if you go for a TV interview, you get evidence. You come here, you make the claim. That's all you're supposed to do, and you're gonna get the royalties that you deserve. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. They got your back. Yeah, so here's account settings, here's privacy policy statements, has to do with, all of that. All of that. See, royalties, cumulative earnings. So royalties makes you realize, like, where your song has been played and how much money you've made from it. So this is what the platform is about, basically. It allows you to put your music here, so your music is being monitored on the digital platforms. It provides you opportunities so your music can actually get out there. And you've seen that as we've been going through, there's no single place that shows that you're supposed to pay some money. But here's the deal. On platforms like this, if you're not supposed to pay any money, it means once you've been able to gather, or you've been able to have enough money, or they've been able to help you collect enough royalties, you're definitely going to pay a small percentage for the trouble that they went through to make sure you get your royalty. So, and it's not going to be a huge sum of money, right? So I think this is a win-win, because if you are actually supposed to go hire a publisher on your own as an independent artist, I don't think you have the funds to pay them, right? So if this platform is giving you the opportunity for free, why should you vex if you're supposed to pay a very small percentage? It's always very small of the profit that you make. So make use of this platform. That's all it is. Make use of this platform. My son is actually knocking on my office door trying to distract me. Make use of this platform. All right? Make use of it. I have given you the tool. Everything is up to you. I can hold your hand, but if you have questions, you can drop it in the comments. And you guys know from my previous videos, I'm always going to reply your comments. So let me know what you think about this platform. Share it to your artist friends, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The name is NKB. I hope I stay consistent, and I will see you guys another time. Peace.